back to my channel. Today I'm going to be actually doing a talking video where I share with you guys my approach with how I schedule my week with Declan, and we have a special guest. This is Bruce. Hi Bruce. Say hi. So what I do is each month is a themed month. And I'm going to try and break this down as simple as possible. But if you guys have any questions, please post them in the comments and I can answer it. So each month is a themed month. So right now it's obviously going to be Christmas because it's December time. January I believe I'm going to be doing on the farm. February is dinosaurs. March is, I think, insects. And from that, I pick out 4 sensory bins in that theme. 4 of them, okay? And then 4 art projects. So each week I do 1 themed sensory bin in that theme, 1 art project, and then in the morning time we read books that are kind of relating to that, okay? Those themed sensory bins I repeat twice. So there's 3 days a week of that month's theme. So for example, if I want to do, I don't know if you guys saw, but we did the gingerbread cloud dough on Monday. So I'm going to do that again Friday. And then I did an art project with him for the Christmas tree yesterday. So that's 3 days. The rest of the time, I do 2 days of just free play, no schedule. It's just kind of, we wake up and what we feel like doing. Sometimes it is a sensory bin. Sometimes it's just a free play activity. It's sort of just, I want him to be able to just do what he wants. We expose all the toys, we open the house, and he can just wander and run. And then the other, so that's 3 plus 2, that's 5. The other 2 days are 2 other just random sensory bins that I do. So kind of to keep it fresh. Every morning, if that makes sense, let me just actually reiterate that again. So I have a monthly theme. 3 days of the week I focus on that theme. 2 of those days I do 1 of my 4 sensory bins that I break up for each week. And then I do 1 of my art activities that I break up for each week. Then I do 2 days of free play. Again, whatever we want to do. If we want to wake up and go out to a park, or we want to do a sensory bin that I've done in the past, or just piddle around and play with whatever we want, we do that. And then 2 days a week is scheduled and structured with the sensory bin. So that's the 7 days. The way that I work it though is every morning I do a lesson. So he wakes up, he has breakfast, and then we do our lesson time right after breakfast. And I've already posted 2 of those, but that is color so far and animals is the ones that I've shared. And I do those the full week. So the full week, for example, if we're doing colors, which is this week, we have our color matching set out with the blue, the pink, the orange, the green, all of that is set out, and we can just play with that until he gets bored. And then normally it's a nap time because he's still on 2 naps. So normally then it's a nap time. Then when he wakes up, depending on time, it may be snack time, it may be lunch time, and then we get into the sensory bin stuff. After the sensory bin stuff, once he shows that he's no longer interested, then it is toy time. So, toy time, I do toy rotations. I have my notebook here, and I want to show you guys what I do. This is why I got the Erin Condren organizer for 2021, because right now I just am using everything in a notebook. So what I did was I have and this is probably will be backwards for everybody, but I have a toy inventory list that I've made, and every time we get more toys, we add to it so I know what we have. And I divide up my weeks, my days. I do this 2 weeks in advance just so that I have a plan already. And it just makes it kind of easy for everybody, for my husband, for me, for the kiddo, because I already know what we're gonna do. And as you can see right here, it says like alphabet. So this week was just alphabet was the learning lesson. So I do toy rotations. So this was in November. And you can see, I don't know if you can see because it's backwards with the camera, but you can see like on Wednesday we did the tape rescue sensory bin. And then the toys that we chose were Cars, Thomas the Train, the Aqua Play Center, and a coin sorter. So I do 3 to 4 toys that we just lay out and he can free play. I do that because I want him to have equal playtime with all of his toys. Right now there are a few that he really gravitates towards, and that's awesome, but I want him to kind of understand that, you know, you can play with everything, how to play with everything, use your imagination with all of that. Again, so this is kind of what I do. So like on Tuesday, we have planes with rice and cotton balls. I'll share that sensory bin, it's really fun. And then we played with tractors, the Bobcat, and the VW bus, so again, car theme. And then we did a farm sensory one day where the toys that we chose were the Hess farm truck, the vegetable set, and the farm set, so kind of a theme that day. We did an egg carton one day, and the toys that we did were Baby Einstein piano, trains, and Thomas. Okay, so there's a lot of cars, the ones that I'm choosing. Not all of them are cars. We have puzzles, the pop draft, the bead sorter, rainbow arch, aqua play center, shape puzzle. So that's kind of what I do. That's our day. Once he then goes down for his nap after that, when he wakes up, it's usually about 4 or 5. It's dinner time, dad comes home, free play. There's no structure, there's no toy restrictions. The nursery's open again, everything is free game, and we just play until bedtime. So that is kind of what I do with my structure. I will, as months change, show you guys at the beginning of each month what my sensory bins are, what my art activities are, and how I plan to do each month. In fact, I will do December's in this video so you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about. Hopefully that made sense. I'll just kind of really quickly reiterate again, I have a theme month. Each theme month I choose 4 sensory bins, 1 for each week. I repeat those twice in the week. Then I choose 4 art projects, 1 for each week. We only do that once. 3 days a week are focused on that theme. 2 days are free play, whatever we want to do. And then the other 2 days are structured as well with the sensory bin and toy rotation, but it's not based on theme. And even on the theme days with the toy rotation, it's still just toy rotation. I'm not gonna like focus on just Christmas stuff. It's just more the sensory bin and the art projects. So that's what I do right now. It really works for us, for me. He's too young to kind of understand a strict schedule, but hopefully that will also help him know kind of what we're doing each day. Excuse me. And then we will be moving here shortly. So right now the nursery is much smaller, but where we're moving, the space is going to be larger. So I did get these bins, not bins, a nice storage bookshelf where we can lay out the toys a little nicer. Right now they're kind of in storage bins. And then I got a 3-tiered shelf that all of the books and the toys related to the theme will go to, and I'll decorate that. But right now we don't have that space, so we're not doing it. I'll show you guys when we move over how I'm going to set that up. So that will be a fun video, setting up the new space. But anyways, I hope that helped. I will show you guys December in a second. Let me go grab it and we will go over that so you know kind of even what to expect on the channel for the month, okay? Also, if you guys are interested in sensory bins, this really helped me. I typed up all my research and I wrote up all my research, different sensory activities, fillers, things that I own that I can use. So if ever, and again, it's probably backwards, but if there's ever a day where I just don't want to do what's scheduled, because that happens. I'm not super strict with this. If things change. I'll just move it to like the next week or the week after that. But this gives me sort of a items for sensory play. A way to just be like, okay, what do I want to do today? Well, I have rocks and buttons. Let's, do a texture thing. So it kind of allows me to make something on the fly if I feel like doing it. Let me go grab my notebook, which I did not bring here for December, and I will show you guys what we're doing. Okay, I'm back. And I have my notebook. This is my notebook that I keep all of the monthly themes in. So we have like January already, February, March, all set up. But I have the Christmas one just for December. So basically, see. And I'm just going to read this to you guys because, again, it's backwards and I just think it's easier for me to do that. But I will also maybe put it on the screen so you guys can see what it is that I have planned. So for the sensory bins, we're doing the a Grinch themed sensory bin. The one that I already posted, the Cinnasticks flour marshmallow cookie cutter cloud dough. We'll be doing a fake snow one, and then a farm themed Christmas. So those are the sensory bins that I'll be doing right now. We are doing the Cinnastic one. We'll be doing that again. And then the crafts, we have the balls with red paint and green paint cut out Christmas trees, which I posted already. We did that this week. We're going to be doing stamps made with wood blocks and pipe cleaners of Christmas theme, and I'll show you guys when we do that. Painted Christmas tree and reindeer with cotton balls and clothespins. Salt dough handprint ornaments. Actually, I did 5 this month. I guess it's because I'm not quite sure. And then a wreath cut out with wrapping paper pieces and glue, so we can kind of glue the wreath together. Also, I am strict with screen time, but I'm not strict with screen time. He's still a little young, and I don't really want to just have the TV on all the time, but we do watch TV during breakfast morning time. And then my husband and I do have it on in the evening time. We do watch movies with him. Sometimes at lunch we'll put on a few music YouTube videos that I really like. So what I also do is themed movies that we can pick from for the month. So like Christmas movies. I have Grinch, Muppets Christmas Carol with Albert Finney, and It's a Wonderful Life. That those are sort of more appropriate for his. He doesn't really focus too much on the TV. It can keep his attention for like one episode and then he's off. So just to have it in the background. But I do choose Christmas movies. It's kind of a technology thing. And then, so if you can see, I have toys that we have that are themed, the sensory activities, books, and art, and the technology. So, for example, for the farm one, I have on Home on the Range is a movie, and then like Tiny Farm app on my phone. I don't really let him use phones that much. We did get a tablet for maybe just a little bit of exposure, but again, he's so young that that's not really something that I want to introduce him to that much. So that's it for the Christmas holiday stuff. I do have books that I pull that are Christmas themed, or for the theme for the farm. For Christmas, I don't necessarily have this, but for the other months, I do have activities on here that are more like the laminate Velcro activities that you could buy for busy books, and I do use those for our themes. But for Christmas, I don't really have them, and we're not really doing it. So hopefully that helps you guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and I will see you guys later.